KTC match with my TIE fighters and recoil, and I straight up did not have a good time. It's just hard to kill anything. Even if you try to go after kickback, he's still a 2 agility ship, and now he's got 6 hull, so it's like he takes a lot to chew through, and then everything else is 3 agility except for Anakin.
Yeah.
But Anakin, in an ideal world, Anakin's not getting shot at, or he's killing things that could shoot him before they could even shoot. Because I mean, he's always been a monster in that Aether Sprite.
Yeah, shooting at Tippett's Anakin, I kept getting him down to like 1 or 2 hull, and then he would regen, and I get him down to 1 or 2 hull, and he'd regen again, and I got him down to 1 hull, and I just couldn't kill him. It was just, oh my god, it was hard. Cuts today. We're doing an all-in-one tournament today. 4 rounds of Swiss. It's a 6-round full day thing.
I flew against Anakin again this week in my KTC match, but it was definitely Anakin, both Anakin and Obi in the Aether Sprite, but Anakin was 7B, and then 2 arcs, which I'm like, oh, I can kill arcs. Like, there's no one's passing evades in this list. Like, I think I can handle this one.
Yeah. Those are 4 points isn't it's very cheap, but it's not nothing. So.
Yeah.
Do crits knock salvage off even though they're a black dot card? No. Hi, Matt, by the way. I just want to let you know, Matt, that you never left the TTS lobby. I thought it was kind of funny. I had to kick you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, so the only time a crit counts is if it's would have been dealt as a crit in a normal game, if that makes sense. So 3 damage goes through, but there are no crits. They're all face up. It doesn't matter. The salvage isn't knocked off unless you're dead, unless you get killed. So, let's say Contrail hit crit after using R7, A7. You roll 2 evades, that crit goes through no matter what, it would be face up. That crit hits the shields or the hull, doesn't matter, but the salvage does get knocked off. And there is the reinforced rear, the aft. Here's Vessery.
I wonder why he reinforced the rear, because I don't think anyone's gonna. I'm assuming he's gonna hold that token
and flip it next.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to flip it. That's right. I have to remember Mordecai's ability. Okay. Yep. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, you're good. It's a little. You can really botch it though if you don't time it right. If your opponent delays an engage for a round.
Which it looks like this is going to happen right now. So I don't know if I would do it this round.
But you could 3 bank and just storm in.
You got 3 charges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Clicking.
The downside is once you use the ability, you can only flip it to the other side, right? So you would have to spend a charge. You'd have to reinforce rear again at some point in the game. When is that opportune time going to happen again after the first round?
But I mean, it's pretty cool. Like if you get it right, you can go into the first engagement with double reinforce. Yep. It's just like, why even bother shooting at I mean, even though you're rolling 0 agility, it's just gonna feel bad shooting into that ship.
Yeah, the only time it would be worth it is if you're just trying to sink crits into it.
Yep. Yeah, I would be very
jam it off. There's a lot of ways to jam.
There's an afterburners right there.
Actually, against Morna, I feel like using something with a jamming beam would actually be useful if you had enough shots into it. Just fire jam. You could jam everything off of it, right?
Yeah, but Anakin's going to come in here and he's going to just go nom 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 on that large base with those jams if he gets in there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Chopper.
Yeah, you gotta use it now. He's gonna lock though.
He is not going to do that.
Oh,
he thinks he's hoping for the red evades.
I think he'll red evade next turn, but this is when he starts jamming himself. He has a lockout there. If he does, precautionary move here. Also, we got a new follow. Let's see. I missed the shout out here. Brionicle. Thank you so much for the follow. And it looks like Corey's excited to see you. He says, even though you're from the east side, it's nice to get some Michigan representation. I like Michigan. Michigan's cool.
Yeah, Corey's a good guy.
Yeah, Corey's one of the nicest people I've met in X-Wing for sure.
Yep. I'm gonna be
very talented artist too.
He is. I'm actually gonna be out there in a few weeks, Corey, but I think you're gonna be over here that weekend for an X-Wing tournament. Be like ships in the night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are crossing over West Side, East Side.
Yeah, I mean, if he comes to the tournament here, but I'm going. There's a beer fest in Grand Rapids that I'm going to
Oh, cool.
with some buddies. But man, for this objective, I don't know. Like none of like Morna could take a crate, but it's like she's
useless.
She's so
dude.
susceptible to getting crits.
I know. Yeah.
Vader definitely doesn't want it because he likes having the option to focus barrel roll.
Yeah, the objective game. I mean, these Republic lists just love salvage mission.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
yep. Because just pick it up with kickback. Kickback doesn't really boost that much, but Contrail likes doing his boost for target lock shenanigans.
Yeah, or a barrel roll, right? I don't think the torrents.
Contrails. I mean, I don't see V-wing barrel roll often because I got that red barrel roll.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It just it
That
feels
ship's
bad.
bizarre, dude. It's the one banks are red barrel roll.
It is a weird ship. I like it a lot though. V-wings are one of my favorite Star Wars ships. But
Yeah, I think they got written off pretty early on when they came out because in 2.0 they were kind of in a weird spot. Like they were like with Besh, they were like people kept taking Besh and be like, oh, the V-wings aren't bad, and then they would always lock and then be like roll focus results all the time and die immediately. And it's like, well, that's what happens when you lock every time. Why can't I turn off the announcements? God damn it. I hate
even with the 3 agility, like it just takes they only got that 4 health. They can just get off the board real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I like again when I was playing Tippet, I one shotted his click. It just like
that feels
direct hit went in. Yeah, I was like, oh god, it made it so much easier to play the game at that point.
Yeah, because click can be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he left click there with no green tokens, so it's like, all right, Boba boost in range
And
one.
looks like click just picked up a crate.
I feel like Vader's gonna be the one to grab this crate. It's not gonna be the Desi, and Vessery might want to take a crate as well.
Yeah, Vessery. I mean,
can Vessery 5 straight grab the middle?
He probably could, yeah.
But then you're just opening up your flank to Anakin.
He could also one bank take the crate and just hope that Anakin is not
coming in hot
near him.
Yeah. Well, he does the 3, so he doesn't get anything. Well, actually, it might be he doesn't care. That might be range 1. Yeah. Looks like it could be just out. Doesn't matter.
Nope, he decided to opt for survival.
How famous is Matt? Very famous. More famous than Matt Carey.
Am I?
I think so. Because you're Matt. Well, actually, I was going to say Matt is also a starting pitcher on our team, so you guys have some competition. So here is SOC. Obi taking that evade, and that's Click. Is that Contrail?
That's Contrail, yeah.
Contrail going in hot. Click already moved and grabbed the salvage.
Yeah, he is not. He is going to boost the lock, I'm assuming. That's
well, Click can do click things, right?
Yeah, Click. I don't know. Click is Click in range because there is a range restriction on that. Range 1 to 3. I think that might be if he boosts, it might be just out of range 3 for the Click stuff.
Also, you got to keep in mind that Vader's gonna shoot first.
Vader's coming in too. Like if he 3 banks and afterburners in, like it's gonna be a bad time for him.
Hey Matt, is this why you couldn't make it to the store today? I don't think so. That's Mark Graberg. Biddy Bum. I love that name.
Mark.
That's gonna be out, dude. That's definitely not in range of Click.
Yeah, he's getting lit up.
That is aggressive. And look, taking the lock. That is like you are giving up a ship right here.
He gets 7th Sister too. Give him that tractor beam. Tractor beam. Yep. Oh my. Oh, this is gonna.
Oh no, 7th Sister.
She's. I love 7th Sister. I love her.
Are you gonna? No, don't move.
No, don't move him. Don't move him. Just leave him there and just.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on where Vader's gonna go.
No, what? Why are you moving? Does it? What? No, stop. Like, okay, did he give up on it? Good.
I think he's gonna have Click target barrel roll. Oh yeah, maybe Vader's doing like a 1 bank in.
Yeah, but didn't you want Morna to shoot it?
I would want Morna to shoot her too. Him, sorry, the clones are all male.
And then I think does that kill off the reinforce? No, that won't.
Yeah, is he gonna rotate? Take the stress rotate?
Why?
I would have just left him there. Because Morna also. I mean, you got 4 dice coming in.
Can't rock him like we used to, dude. I'm so glad that shit sucked, man. God, that was awful.
Oh, man.
What?
Yeah.
Is Click gonna have a shot now? No.
No.
Click's not even gonna be able to shoot anybody except for Vessery.
And kickback's too far away to help out as well. Can't throw that. He won't be able to throw
This has been an interesting turn of decision making for both players. I don't get a lot of it, but maybe there's some sort of X Factor thing I'm missing here. I know I'm probably not, but thanks for that, Nantex.
Yeah, I love Nantex.
Rip Ketsu for purely the simple reason that she's extended.
Oh man, and Anakin's coming in hot.
That's not good. Vessery's like, thanks. Okay, he hasn't taken
a
a renovate yet.
I don't know if you could. Yeah, there's not enough room to even boost in and barrel roll. Like, you're just going to take a range 1 for Vessery, which I guess the good thing is defenders aren't. Like, if you're not Darth Vader, you're usually not putting through a lot of offense with the defender, but I'd rather not take 4 dice.
That's true. Even, well, I mean, Juke is a powerful tool, especially on Rexler, but yeah, I mean, you're right. It's you don't have that guaranteed 3 or 4 hits every time.
Yeah, but no one's got a lock on him either, so Vessery won't be able to barrel roll in closer to Morna.
Well, now Morna definitely has a shot.
And then he's going to chopper evade. There we go. And then kickback. I think he did that because now that he's there, kickback can also throw the evades at him as well. So he should be fine.
Vader, you just take a lock. This if you really just it's gonna be 4 on 2. No, yeah. I mean, you could probably get a kill here.
Yeah.
But if you don't kill Click here, it's gonna be you're gonna wonder why you decided to tractor and move.
Range 1 into Vessery.
Here we go. This is where the fun begins, folks. Our first catch of the day. First shot of round 3 here of the Chicuffalo tournament. Returns a really bad roll. You get a re-roll for Predator. You cannot spend all your force here. You can maybe spend 1. Spending 1.
Yep, just 1. And this is, at least you get to spend the evade to taking Juke offline when he shoots.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. It's a crap roll.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best you could hope for, right? I mean, the best, obviously, all 4 go through, but at least you're happy getting Juke off the table.
All right, so here's Vader now.
Yeah, this is the one. Oh.
So this is double modded, target lock, and the force range 1 into a tractored with no green tokens Click.
Yeah, you just spend, get a crit, and then, you spend the force right there, baby. You don't have to spend
that as well.
Yep.
And bye. That's just evaporated.
Bye. You're gone, Contrail. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was sorry. I keep saying Click. It was in the Contrail. Click's in the back there with the salvage.
It's not. It's not gonna be range 2. Nope. Kickback could not save his friend.
So that is immediately 3-point swing here early on for the Empire. That's right. Well, actually, remember you could get upgrades. It's still dead.
Mm-hmm. So our criticism of the tractor maneuver. Well, now we were objectively wrong.
Yeah, I got to keep looking at this. This is not a normal game of X-Men because of the fact that your damage cards can be discarded for upgrades. So we'll talk more about Chicuffalo's format here again in a second, but doesn't matter. Still dead.
Yep. All right, now we move on.
The timer isn't activated. I've been really good at that today. Sorry. Hold on. They got, what is it, 63 minutes left?
Yeah, I mean, it feels bad making this shot into Vessery, but maybe you can get him to spend a focus.
This is Art. Thank you for the follow. We are now at 8 away from 800 for the channel here.
And you're good.
Yeah, that wasn't the shot that was going to deal any damage.
No, but I mean, it would have felt bad against the reinforced decimator, but I mean, yeah, Contra just snapped. He's not here to do damage.
All right, best case scenario here, you get 4 hits, guarantees 2 go through, and then the Desi sneaks 1 in, and you get half damage.
Yep.
On Anakin.
That's a pretty good roll.
Well, that's not bad. I mean, he needs to roll blank. He needs to blank out. He doesn't, so he takes 1.
a shield. I mean,
Yeah, you really wanted 4 because now the chances of you getting more than 1 in here are low.
Yeah, and this is not modded. Like, who are you gonna shoot? I mean, you might as well like keep lit.
Yeah, if you get 3 hits, you do sneak 1 in. It will happen.
Yep.
Mexican Coke is so good, man. Tasty stuff.
It's delicious.
Nope. Even a blank out's double.
He doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't have the force anymore, and just 1 safe. I mean, that was a pretty big swing for the Empire right there, just getting Contra off the board.
Yeah, you just get a free ship, right?
Yep, didn't use no crack shot because Contral's sneaky good. Like we know that Contral can just be like, okay, the crack shot really helps getting some damage through. Don't worry about that proton bomb.
What does this say? What is he spelling? Motto? I cannot read that.
I also cannot read that.
Oh, not great, Bob? I think he spelled not great, Bob. Yeah, that's funny. We gotta redeem Bob. Well, that's an ad. I thought that was an exclamation point. Boom.
It's like Boxy says.
Not great, Bob.
All right, so salvage-wise, I think Buddah does get on the board with 1.
Yep, and I think he said he needed to be promoted. It doesn't look like he's promoted on TTS right now.
Oh.
There, boom. Everything's better now.
Joshy, you got some credits, man. You're rolling in it, bro.
Crush your enemies! Grind their bones into
The
dirt!
dirt!
Make them regret they were ever born! Just like the simulation.
More Barons. Dude, the Oil Baron is by far the best redeem, for sure. All right, so the Chicuffalo tournament, exclamation point Chicuffalo, if you guys want a little bit more information, but essentially, long story short, there are 2 damage decks. One deck has 55 damage cards. About 20% of those damage cards have a black dot on them. There's another about 20-ish% that have just blank, just a blank card, regular damage. And then the rest are crits, just no direct hits and no hull breaches. Every damage is dealt face up, regardless of if it was a regular hit result or a crit result. If you draw a black dot card, you immediately discard that, and instead of taking that as damage, you will grab from the second deck, which is random upgrades. There are 12 upgrades that you can draw from. That includes the Child, includes the Hondo, overtuned modulators, proton cannons, sprockets, etc. And you put that on your ship. It's hilarious. It's silly. It's a fun format. It's a mystery box tournament or a format that's what Greg came up with here, and we're doing it together. So yeah,
Seems like a fun time.
it is fun. And just when you think a ship could be dead or you could kill a ship, then they get 2 or 3 upgrades, and they get a hull upgrade or they get a shield upgrade instead of damage, which is hilarious.
So another thing with Chopper that's pretty cool is he doesn't have to do a blue maneuver. If he can work it correctly, he could just do a white and then use his ability to get rid of that stress.
It all depends on how much. If he has 3 force, totally. If he's down down 1 or 2,
yeah, I don't think I would do it this turn, but it's an option for him for sure. I personally think it's always interesting to see like Vader versus Anakin fights, just like
look in the mirror.
What kind of wormhole shenanigans are going on. And it's like, now you got to kill your former self.
I love seeing different streamers working together. Really appreciate what you and Greg do for the community. Thank you, Corey. And thank you for donating to us again. I will get that stuff to you in the mail this coming week, I promise. But yeah, me too. I love working with Greg. Greg and I are real tight. We're looking forward to doing this. we did the Tri-City tournament a couple years ago, or a year and a half ago. We're back.
In a target lock.
Hmm.
It's a pretty aggressive play. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
He's got the rear reinforced.
I like it. I like it.
I like it too.
Wow,
Okay.
who would have thought?
I did not see that coming. It's not sarcastic at all.
The thing about it's so predictable, right? Like it's kind of easy to block sometimes.
Yep. But I mean, if you can get some decent shots on Anakin, because there's not really going to be a whole lot he can do to escape from a shot. And now you've turned Vessery's ability onto Anakin.
That's true, yeah, because it just needs to be an enemy or a friendly lock on an enemy ship.
Yep. And oop,
Kick
there's a
back.
bump.
Yep.
Kickback will not be able to do his kickback shenanigans. That's pretty pretty
true.
solid.
That's true.
I mean, he can
still
pass the
share focus.
token,
Yeah, he can still pass focuses.
but I mean, yeah, that's cool. But the real thing he's good at doing is like keeping Jedi alive.
So Mark asks, will we see those boron missiles get fired?
Not this turn, at least.
No. I mean, yeah, definitely not this turn. Where his positioning is, he could turn around and lock later on. He also gets to do, after he barrel rolls, he can get a lock, right?
Yes.
Isn't that- yeah, so-
he's got shenanigans he can do to get evades and locks. So it's possible, but we're definitely not seeing it this
So
turn.
can he barrel roll, evade, and lock, or how is that?
Yes.
So
I think like after you perform a barrel roll, he can do all of the shenanigans. What did Anakin do? 3 straight. I mean, you could FTC barrel roll boost to guarantee you're not getting shot by Vessery.
oh my God, in my head, I said at my head, I heard false transponder codes, but you're right, that is fine-tuned controls as well. My God,
Yep.
it's apparently still too
No
early
FTC
for me.
yet.
Yeah. Well, he can only go if he wants the barrel roll. He can only go one way because that rock is going to be a problem. So he goes
Yep.
up.
And it looks like that's what he's gonna do. That's probably the right decision for him.
So he boosts down,
Yeah,
try to get out of range.
because I mean,
Ooh, he might still be in range.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Then we'll see what Vader
Morna's
does.
gonna have him.
Just a 1 bank.
You just grab a lock.
I think you just take this lock on kickback right now.
Yeah. Think that's gonna be a range 2 shot and a kickback.
Yep.
Even though he has a built-in hull upgrade, you get those crits in there.
Yep.
Those Taurens do not like crits. Easy to land crits on him.
No one can pass him evade, so he's just gonna have to rely on his focuses. I think that's the correct decision right there. So focus on kickback right now.
All right, guys, I'm changing the music. Let's get some epic cinematic music going now. Here we go.
A pretty good shot right there. There's a crit, and then yeah, you spend the force for hit. I mean, he's taking 1 crit. What do we get?
It's just a regular damage. So the whole upgrade's gone.
Yep. All right, now the I5s are going. We'll take the range 2.
Ooh, scary
Vader.
shot. Watch this deal of damage. Okay.
There's a crit. I mean, possible. Vader, I've seen Vader blank out. I've been there, and he's
Nope,
fine.
he's fine.
Obi, I just take the shot in the Morna. Morna doesn't have to reinforce in the front. That'd be 4 dice.
This is range 1 in a Vesser.
No, I think Obi shot into Vader.
Huh. You rolled 3 dice though?
Vader did, yeah.
Yeah, why would you not shoot it? It's not it's 4 dice in a okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now this is range 1 into Vessery. Crit. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, 2 evades. Yeah.
Behaving like a defender.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Vessery might have something here.
Checking that front arc. Does have Anakin.
Ooh.
That's gonna be
Oh.
I mean, Anakin's got force, but we'll have a juke here happening as well.
Mm-hmm.
3 on 3.
Yeah, and you spend that spend the lock from Morna.
I think you don't even spend. You just acquire
Yeah.
the lock now. You don't have to spend
Yep.
anyone's lock. Yeah. Now he can
Yeah.
spend it, but he has fire control.
And you spend that focus all day. Everyone's already shot at you. Just spend it. And juke one of those.
Juke it.
Juke.
Does he
juke,
have 3
juke.
force?
He had 1 force left.
Oh my god, he takes 2.
Did they not do that correctly?
Okay.
Because he should have taken at least 1. Because you juke because he rolled evade, focus. You juke one of the evades, you can only spend 1 focus.
Yeah. What did I miss? Why did he not take any damage at all?
I mean, juke is not. Is it a may or a
You
must?
think he forgot to juke?
You may. I mean,
But wouldn't he still take 1 damage? Didn't he roll a bunch of eyeball results?
he rolled
Oh, it was only 2
evade.
hits.
He
Oh,
did
okay.
2 evade and a focus. So
Okay,
he
well, that'll
spent the
fix
focus on.
Anakin's shields are back up to 2.
Yeah.
He forgot to juke. Yeah. Those are,
I mean,
again, without being hard on system error, those are unacceptable things to forget about in
it's like
terms
you
of.
Yeah, you bring this 6-point upgrade to juke. Like that's like
I mean, it's something that's like branded into people's, the front of their heads, right? Like, you're playing a
Yeah.
defender. It always has an evade. Juke. It's just like hand in hand.
yeah, yep, like juke that. Yeah, but it's a may, not a must. So we'll see how. Like, it's just you could have pushed another shield on
Yeah.
Anakin, and this Anakin can't regen, so every damage you can get on that 7-pointer is
Totally.
precious.
And he's running away. Yeah, that was your chance.
Mhm.
So 3-2 now. It's he's Buddha's. You need to grab a crate. So I feel like Vestry should just can you do like a 3 straight and just like evade, grab crate? Are you
Yeah, 'cause
worried
you don't-
about the ships that are? I wouldn't be too worried about the ships like Obi and Kickback. Who cares?
No, and Morna's not in the best position. She can't. Like it'd be nice. She could too hard right here,
Well,
but
she could just stay. She just dauntlesses. I think she just
Yeah,
crashes.
she can
and
dauntless.
will dauntless. Experimenting with 2 Falcons.
Yeah,
Nice.
don't forget to get your force back, Morna Key.
All right, guys. So real quick, 4 subs you see on the right side here, or my right, your left. We have some of the participation prices. Those dials are actually for our top 2 players, but those acrylic tokens there, they're double-sided with the NCX logo in red on one side and then our 312 logo on the other. Those are objective marker tokens. We're giving those are everybody gets a set of 3 that's playing in our tournament. However, we will do a giveaway of those if we get to, I think we're at 54. Yeah, if we get to 58. So I know I mentioned it earlier, but I didn't get to show you guys what they looked like. And there they are. Nice. All right. So 3-2. Republic down by just 1, has 1 crate. The Empire needs to probably take 1 to just not be slipping it. You don't want that feeling when you have no crates and your opponent has 1 or 2.
Yeah, because
It's,
even though you've taken Contrail down, like the game's not decided yet because the none of these other Republic ships besides
Well,
Kickback.
they're also cheap. Yeah.
yeah, like Kickback's got 1 damage. Not really sure, like
I don't know.
Vader's-
I wonder what Buddah was thinking there. I'm trying to like what the game plan was with Contrail going so
Yeah.
aggressive.
just throw him in there. Like I mean, he's not the kind of ship you can just kind of throw in there and
Yeah, he's your I5 piece, man. You got now you do have another I5. You got your I6, but having 2 I5s.
And Obi looks like he's 4-starved as well. Like his the Republic is pretty 4-starved right now. Obi and Anakin both only have 1 force right now. But we'll see. I think a lot of my local group is going to start running this Republic list with whatever variation. So I got to start accepting the fact that I got to fly against this list
Yeah.
more often. Mark, Ryan.
Yeah. It just seems boring to play. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, Anakin's fun, but like
Anakin is fun.
I like playing Anakin like he is in the movies, where he's like, I want to go in there and I want to just like kill everybody and just shoot stuff. Not, I'm gonna do a pass and then run away and come back and do some damage later.
So many triggers to remember. Yeah. I don't try to play stuff that has like, more than like 5 or 6 triggers. It's just too much. So we're getting a little bit of a debt drop here, but we're fusing it.
Yep, do some thermal debts with a fuse. Yep. I think I'm gonna focus on Django, Grievous, Dirge, and
Yeah.
I don't know, Bombardment or DBS for Worlds. That's a list that's kind of
Nice.
a little bit more my speed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I might keep playing that scum list. I think it can hit above its weight.
I think it's got potential.
It does.
Oh, is he? I mean, Boba just he's such a good piece that like I think any list with Boba in it is B tier automatically.
Yeah.
And then like player skill can just bring it up to
Totally. Like I know I can. I was right there making top cut with it. Like 80+% of the time I do make top cut with it. Just didn't fall my way. So I'm not going to step away from it because of that fact. People tend to like, it's like no matter what, they view a loss as just a reason to not play a list. And it's like, well, there are a lot of factors.
There's a ton of factors into games, not just, like Boba's always been a top tier pilot.
Mhm.
And then if you get like a top tier player like yourself, Nick, then
Oh,
you could just
I'm
be
okay.
even better.
I'm going to say I'm good, but working on it. Thank you.
Oh, and there's a Morna's doing decimator things and just it's a bump fest now with these aces.
Here's the thing about, I don't know if you feel the same way, but like the kind of player that I am, I'm not somebody that is ever in a position to drop like in a tournament. I'm like always out, and that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough for me, honestly. Just like the fact that I'm very competitive all the way to the final round makes me happy.
It honestly really depends on how I'm feeling about it. Like if I had if I got out of cut with like a really bad loss, I might drop, but generally I try to be like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I paid money to play. I'm going to try and do my best.
Me too. Yeah. I guess what I mean is that I don't typically get my second loss, if I do, until the final round when it's like a game that matters, like still matters, which is, that's all you can ask for. If you want to measure your success in X-Wing, are you putting yourself in a position to win and to make cut every time you play in an event? If you are, then you're good. You might not always make cut, but it means you're good because you're doing what you need to do to be competitive through the entire, Swiss. So Anakin's gonna take a lock on Vader.
That's awfully brave.
You are a bold one.
I think I would have just picked up that. I mean, you could have picked up that crate at least for this round to get an extra point. You can always jettison those things later. If you
Yeah,
want
but
to
if Vader ends up, but
changes.
who did Vader? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, who does Vader have? Vader has a lock on Click.
Yeah, that's gonna be range 1.
Yep, Click. I mean, Click might evaporate this turn because Vessery's also got a
Yep,
range.
can't click it.
Shot.
So that's what you gotta just shoot a Click. Yeah, this is a very good chance that Click goes down here, and the crate will probably get dropped. Well,
Yeah, just change that to a crit and re-roll those two.
Bud
Ooh, and
didn't
Click is
spend the
taking-
lock.
He did spend the lock. He only got one. Oh, did he
Oh.
not spend the lock?
No, he just used his ability. I forgot that he has that ability.
Oh, yep, he does. He's got Defender Vader.
I don't know
ability.
why he
Yep.
was like being conservative. Like you're just gonna expect the
Yeah,
ship to die,
just
right?
just murder him. I mean, I wouldn't be super worried about these kickback and Obi-Wan shots, but you got. I mean, your Vader, you got an extra shield. Like this Vader, I like that built Battle of Yavin Vader. That extra shield's really nice.
Yeah, tell me about it. Factors equals my dice. Yeah, and I it's just one of those things where, yeah, you will lose games because of a crucial dice roll. So it happens.
Ooh, two coming into Vader.
That's why you can't write off a
Shit.
list because you had you blanked out.
Yep.
Like, I always play Luke and I blank out with him all the time. Don't blame Luke. I just blame some variants.
Mm-hmm. Luke just doesn't like you specifically for whatever reason.
He does. He tends not to die very often when I play him. Like I've just played hundreds of games with him, but he's always due for blank out. And I know that it's healthier
happen,
mindset to expect it. Much
Yep.
healthier way to look at it. So no damage there. The next shot, this is from Obi-Wan.
I wouldn't spend the Force here. Just accept that you're. Oh, all right. Like you can. Yeah.
Why? I mean, Morna could be on like 6 or 7 hole at this point. If
What
he
do
just,
what do we know? Because it's another shield off of Vader.
Yeah, so Vader's 2 shields down up to full force.
Yep. Because yeah, that's still a range 1 from Morna, but Click can always pass that focus off too. Not Click, I'm sorry. Kickback.
Oh, that's right. There, that thing has 3 shields, so still 3 hull left.
Mm-hmm.
Still hasn't been the focus either, so there's a decent chance you survive this.
You just
This
spend the
time you're
focus.
finally getting all paint. You spend your focus.
He might get greedy and keep that focus for
No,
defense.
don't.
Nope. He's just gonna
No,
spend it
no.
for offense.
There's no half points in
Yeah.
this. Juke it.
Just kick back. Yeah, juke it. It doesn't matter.
Does it matter?
Doesn't-
I guess not.
Yeah, he would have spent the focus.
Yeah, either way.
Just take- What do we got?
Wounded, so no
Wounded-
upgrade.
wounded pilot.
Down to 1 hull.
Yep.
Crate was dropped earlier.
So Click lives to irritate people for another day. 3. Yep. Click ability. 3 on 3. But we'll see if he needs kickback's focus. Hit crit. And spend the lock.
There it goes. Nope. Oof.
Hit crit.
Bad feeling rolling blanks to blanks.
And boom.
Safe.
Safe. All right, let's see what Click does. Is Click not going to shoot? Or did Click already shoot?
Click shot already.
Oh, did he? I must have
Yeah.
missed it.
First player was. Oh wait. Well, no. It says first player is system error. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think Click still could take a range 1 shot.
Don't know.
At
It's
me.
not like Buddah to just not shoot, to forget to shoot. So
Yeah, it looks
Did
like I'm
he-
looking at the
did he not
chat
shoot?
log.
he just never shot.
Click never checked for the last Republic ship that shot was Obi-Wan. You could do 3 dice, you could get 3 hits, and Vessery could blank out and just have to spend the evade.
Yeah. Are you gonna? Or yeah. I mean. Okay. Well, Vessery has an evade. So.
Yep. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Well.
But you're gonna miss all the shots you don't take.
That's
though.
true. Yeah.
Just shoot with all your ships.
Is that what the Gretzky quote? You miss 100%.
Yeah.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
But I know Click's not here to do damage, but like I said, you'll miss all the shots you don't take.
Let's see how our YouTube short is performing now.
The one with the girl or the one?
Yeah, with the girl. 155 likes, 2.8 thousand views.
Nice.
No. All right.
Did you have any problems getting home from LVO, or was it a smooth?
It was
Smooth
smooth,
flight.
yeah.
Good.
Easy enough. I got cramped. There's this super broad-shouldered, like 6'5" dude that sat. Like he decided. So his like I think it was his mom. Sat to the left of him. She was much smaller, but he decided, and he started off sitting in the aisle, and then he moved over to the middle seat and gave me like no room. So I was like cornered. Man, flying it should be less uncomfortable. But
How long
it is.
was the flight for you?
It's like going there. It's about 4 hours. On the way back, it's like just under 3.5. So it could have been worse.
That's not too
It's
bad.
not that bad. No, I fell asleep for a bit. I had my flight was at like 6 a.m. So, unfortunately, flying into Vegas, you either get in early, like 3 or 4 hours before check-in time, or super late, which is could be after your checkout time. So I don't want to roam around the strip with my bags.
No.
Like those strip kind of sucks. Like, why would I? What would I do? Like, gamble? No.
Yeah, I've never been to Vegas, so
It's a fascinating place. I recommend going, especially for your first time. You can use X-Wing as an excuse to go to a place you've never been, because it's cool. It's just a weird vibe because they churn through people. It's just bodies there. It's just like trying to take advantage of as many people as possible. Everything there is so expensive. Like, and when I say expensive, I'm talking about like $50 for like a cheeseburger and fries or something at like casinos. Like,
That's
it's like an
ridiculous.
absolute monstrosity price gouging. Like, yeah,
I've
it's a problem.
just never had a desire because I only gamble with my life, not my money. So I just never
gamble
had
with
a-
X-Wing. That's how we gamble. Playing
Exactly.
This
I've just never had like I would like to go to LVO eventually, but I've just never had an excuse to like. I don't want to go.
Yeah, it ends up not being too expensive. You split if you get it split an Airbnb or a room with a few people. It's just, I would say, including the convention, the ticket to play, and hotel for a couple of nights. Like, I would set aside $400 or $500.
Not too bad.
It's not like, think about like Gen Con. It's actually very comparable when you go to Gen Con. Because like Airbnbs, like people, I mean, I no longer support Airbnb because of price gouging as well, and cleaning fees and fees that add up to like $300, $400, $500 without even having to pay for your room. Like, that's just fees.
Yeah, that's
But
really ridiculous.
but yeah, I mean, like, it's comparable to like a hotel Gen-Con.
Man,
I think
and this,
Adepticon
like,
too.
dude,
That's a lot of thermal detonators.
it's like, yeah, you delayed fuses the one, and now you're just dropping them all. So if
There's 3 out there, or there's 4 now.
there's 3 out there, 1 from last round and then 2 from this round.
Vesper's just gonna perpetually 4K.
Vesper's just, this is like where the Defender, this is the Defender dreamland right here. Like, I can just 4K forever, and
Why not?
Vesper's
Just-
one of those defenders where he's not gonna be.
I guess when your opponent doesn't have any salvage, you feel less inclined to take it. But maybe you feel more inclined to take one at this point because your opponent doesn't have any.
I mean, hopefully Vesper doesn't take too much damage from her own.
We
Thermals
just
right
get
now.
another self bump here.
Yeah,
Because here's the thing: if these ships just bump into, this is just only bad for Morna and nothing else.
yeah. I think I would have
jumped
maybe-
over.
I would have tried to jump over like a 3 straight.
Yeah, 3
and-
straight clears, no problem.
Yep. I mean, you're out of the fight for a little bit, but then she's got agile gunner, so then you 3 straight, you agile.
Yeah,
gunner
I
to
know,
the
I know,
side and just too
strange.
hard. That's what I would have
So
done.
there's like a
but-
few system errors going on the left side
Yep.
here.
Like, who do you think Vader's going after? Think he's going to try and chase down Anakin?
You got
Or,
you got
I mean,
afterburners, right? Who's first player here? Oh, it's Empire though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go last to be able to pin him down.
Yep. I mean, you could do it like a 3 or
Okay,
a 4
it
straight. Oh,
clears.
and kickback. Oh man, kickback. I bet you. Yeah, you barrel roll out of here. You do your barrel roll evade shenanigans.
What does kickback has a crit, right? No, or does he not?
No, you don't need to evade here. You could just.
He just
barrel
has a
roll out of
blank
this.
card.
Yeah. Yeah, barrel roll. I don't think you're going to get shot by Vessery. And I would be surprised if Vader turned around right now. I'd feel bad if Morna if she was the only one to get thermal debt right here. But he did the strain target lock. Oh,
Okay.
oof. Yeah, Obi's taken a couple because he can't do his shenanigans.
Oh, he can't do anything. He can't get out of
could
any
be-
of these.
He could barrel roll and maybe not.
Yeah, no,
Obi's
there's no
just gonna
way.
Take it.
Yeah, I don't even think he can barrel all the way back.
I think I would just evade and pray for the best right here if I was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What was the inspiration behind the tourney? I've never seen such unique rules before. That's a great question for Greg, to be honest. I'm not sure. Greg likes to mess around with different scenarios and formats, and also Greg does a good job of having a lot of fun. And I feel like sometimes we get locked into the sameness of playing the exact same thing, same list, same rules, same scenarios all the time. Why not take advantage of something silly online when, it just doesn't feel like there's as much on the line, We're all still competitive here. We're still trying to, these guys are still trying to win the whole damn thing.
So Obi did just take the evade, an
Yeah.
evade and pray. I think the
Because
two
he could just
bank
get
is a
killed by
little
Alpha.
bit. I think the 2 bank's a little too aggressive. I would think I would have just gone straight with him to kind of keep my arc open as much as possible. But then, if Anakin won hard, there's not really a whole lot he can do.
Just grab a lock to threaten him.
Yep.
Anakin still has 2 shields, right?
Oh, he's
there-
target. He doesn't have the target lock. Maybe. Yeah. No, Vader's locks on clicky. Yeah, I mean, if this was build your own Vader, I would. But yeah, see, you could have just stayed there and target locked.
No, Vader's in a position where he could take a couple of damage. He's not going to be able to do anything back to Annie, especially if he does the red evade. which I think you should do. You trigger the jams for the next turn, make it
Yeah,
absolute hell.
He's gonna. Is that an FTC boost and then red evade? But now you're getting shot.
Yeah.
You weren't getting shot by Vessery before, but now you are. Like even.
He's got to remember juke. He's got to remember juke this time. It actually really matters that he remembers juke.
I think Vader should have stayed there and just target locked. But I mean, hey.
All right. Well, there's a chance you could just kill.
Mm-hmm.
So who's rolling first? It looks like it's gonna be Buddah. The first roll, no damage. Strain for the decimator. Who cares?
Whatever. That decimator doesn't care about strain token.
Same thing. Buddah takes the damage.
Looking for.
Oh, he can just use. Doesn't he have a thing that just allows him to ignore damage? Right.
Before you felt a damage card, if you are not defending, you may spend one hit and gain one strain.
So there's no way to kill him.
He's taking strains though, which I mean, if Obi gets strained, if Vader doesn't do any damage to Anakin, I would consider Vessery shooting into Obi-Wan right here.
And no damage, so
yeah. Because how many strain does Obi-Wan have? Because yeah, you can make an argument with a range 1 and like that might be a range. Yeah, you could do some serious damage to Obi-Wan here if you shoot at him. With one evade and one force.
So here's range 1, no lock. You wish you had the lock.
You wish you had the lock right now.
But still 3 dice. You got that ability, Vader's ability.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to blow through all your force. Oh, that's the worst possible roll.
That's. I mean, you spend 2.
Do you spend 2 force here? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Would it have been good if he linked to the focus?
I think, yeah. It might have been. He's just not going to do anything. That feels bad.
Here's a clapper back.
Now he's just like, hey, I'm Anakin Skywalker. Predator reroll. Yeah, spend the force.
Make it only 3 though.
Yeah,
Vader's gonna have to spend all his
there.
force, and so Vader's last shield is down, right?
No, yes.
Looks like it. Yeah, gets a force back.
None of the 5s can shoot. I'd shoot with Morna first.
Yeah, Anakin or Obi has no shot.
Nah, shoot with Morna first. Shoot with Morna first.
Nope.
No, don't.
I know. I know. We're like trying so hard to will it into existence.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, you have a lock. You have a lock. You have a lock. Fire control.
Yep. FCS. Spend the focus.
You have to juke. How much force does Anakin have? Oh my, that's not good. He doesn't have any force.
So yeah, you.
Did he just sink 3?
Yeah,
he did.
He just sink 2 in. So shields are down on Anakin.
Okay, I thought he didn't have any force. How did he? Oh, he had an evade.
He had one. He had one force and 1 evade.
Got it. So shields down. Okay, Morna.
All right, let's see how this goes.
This is not going into Obi-Wan.
It is going into Obi-Wan.
It is only 3 dice though.
Click
Clicked
can't
it.
do. I guess clicks range 1 to 0 to 3. So
Just a wounded pilot.
that's still like, hey, getting some damage in on him though.
Wounded's actually pretty concerning for the system phase reposition.
Yeah, because I mean,
They want a candy cane, or not always doing blues when they do that.
Mhm.
So
but System Air's been doing a pretty good job of keeping this Republic list 4 starved.
yeah, but not scoring any points.
Yep.
In any way.
Take another ship off the board. Which I mean, this Anakin can die, but now Anakin's going to start just making people's lives miserable with that jam.
I think if you're Morna, do you just grab the crate? do you just gotta re-engage? Do like a 2 straight, grab the crate.
I think you're in a good position to not take a lot of damage next turn.
No,
so,
I don't see how you. Yeah.
The 1 straight's blue on those things, right?
Yeah, actually, their dial's not bad. They have their dial is decent.
Yeah, you just do a 1 straight, clear the stress, and just take that crate. Like, kickback could turn around, but I don't really see that happening. Obi's going to want to start clearing that strain as early as possible, so he's going to do a blue. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is maybe Anakin.
Yeah.
But
What do you think? Vessery does a 3 straight clear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
I mean,
straight, focus evade, threaten Obi.
Like, yeah, kickback's just gonna like fly away with those. I see clickback, maybe kickback. Sorry,
I like clickback as that's good.
clickback. Kick could do a 1 hard, grab that token. I don't think he's really a priority right now. Like nobody's focused on him right now. And you see Blood May Water with Anakin and Obi-Wan, you kind of want to pounce on them.
Yeah. Super quick reminder, everybody. You guys will see the coupon code down here, right there, for Strata Strike, 15% off all X-Wing. Mark does an awesome job with his Etsy shop. You can see a lot of those like dope wood templates and tokens are from him and his store. So check them out if you want to get a discount on more X-Wing stuff. You can never have too much X-Wing stuff. Just saying.
No.
So thanks, Mark, for the coupon code and for helping us with the prize support for this tournament and all of our other tournaments, man. You're the best. Thank you.
I think I'm going to give him some business real soon because I want to
Hell
get
yeah.
some dial covers with
Do it, dude.
podcast logo on it.
If you should see if you can get it. Use the code,
I'm going to.
because if you get a few dollars, it's actually some pretty decent savings, right? If you get a few of them.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really good with the custom stuff, man. You just send him an image. Usually, so you might need it in black and white, but as long as it's not too complicated, he's got you.
Yeah. That's Scott from Exiled Gaming also recommended that to me too. It's still a pretty low-scoring game, 3-2.
Yeah, seriously, with 25 minutes left, it's surprising.
25 minutes left, yeah. But the thing is, like, sure, Vader's shields are down, but I mean, he's still going to be a beast to take down. He's got full shields. He's got full force, sorry. And an afterburners left. Vader could just 3 Talon roll right here.
I'm tempted to take a crate with Vader. You know,
Yeah.
Anakin can't turn around. Click's not going to get you.
Maybe 3 bank away.
Yeah.
It looks like system error is player 1. Yeah, I don't mean you're not. Vader's not scared of Obi-Wan.
Not the thermal detonator. So all the bullshit charges, I think, are gone now, right?
Yep.
God, this makes him so hard to kill. You can't even bomb him. You can't even prox mine him.
Yep. Yeah, this Republic list just needs to start grabbing some crates.
Oh no, what was that?
Oh,
Did he mean to go the other way?
I hope so.
Well, he
Hey,
takes the shield.
Yeah, giving up damage on your defender is never fun.
Not having any tokens.
1 straight. Take that crate, man. Take the crate.
I'm not convinced System Error. System Error needs to show me that he plays objectives, because I don't think has any interest.
Yeah, I think he just
Oh,
wants to.
oh.
Nope.
All right, he's gonna do it.
You know,
He's gonna do
he's
it.
gonna do
That
it.
makes sense. Get some points. Your lead is you have a 1-point lead. Entering the end game here soon.
Yep, and you're not gonna. I mean, maybe Click gets a range 3 on you, but you know you're
You
still
haven't even
pretty
taken any damage.
Yeah, Morna's really healthy right now.
Yeah.
And yep, Click's
But
gonna
just
take it.
grabs one too. Yeah.
Now Wounded Pilot.
Nope.
Not stressed.
I don't think you care, right? You have a good enough dial that even if you get
like
stressed.
you'll be fine. Just 2 straight away next turn. No one's gonna get you.
Kickback grabs crate. Yep, there we go. It's a good turn for
Yep.
Buddah on the
Now
objectives.
now we'll play the objectives. This is a good turn to do it though.
I think
Too
with thermal
hard.
debts, a crit is still a hit, right? You don't actually suffer the crit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh, what's Obi-Wan gonna do? He did not clear a strain.
He's got only 1 force.
Mm-hmm.
Takes an evade. But
It's the evade. Wounded Pilot.
Yep.
If I
Getting away with it.
Mhm. If I was Obi-Wan this turn, I would.
He does Talon roll.
Ooh, yeah. I hope Obi-Wan remembers that he has patience, because then you can get another force back because Vessery's right there.
It's true. Vader trying to get as close as possible, but not going to be in range.
Yep.
You could afterburner though, right? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
You could. And
Like has he used afterburners yet?
he used it the first round, the first engagement.
Oh.
Not the first engagement, but the first
I
round.
don't even see charges out there for it. Oh, I do now. Never mind.
Yeah. Red focus. Yep.
This chopper is just execute, right? Or is it fully execute now?
It's now. It used to be just execute.
Yeah,
Now it's
like
fully.
abusive as hell.
Yep.
All right, it hits both of them. There's a chance to get one more damage on Obi. Doesn't happen. He gets strained though. Another strain. I assume that was not for kickback. Yep.
Nope. Now kickback is going, and kickback is
Strained.
almost
Oh.
took a damage, but also strained.
Buddah rolling out of all the wounded pilots, rolling out of the thermals.
He is gonna patience. Good.
Nice.
Good. I think that is the correct decision because I think he's a potentially juicy target right here.
Yeah, Vader could. Well, if only he afterburnered. I wonder what he's waiting for. Does he have range 1 on Anakin?
No, he doesn't. He's got range 2 on
Ooh.
everybody.
Man, very close there.
I think he's gonna shoot at. I don't know who he's shooting at. Just one crit, whoever it is.
He's got his ability though. Oh,
Yep.
He's gonna spend
Hit
the
crit.
force.
Doesn't have a lock.
Evade.
Oh, he's shooting at Obi-Wan.
Force.
Yep.
Safe.
Makes Obi-Wan a little bit mortal.
Vessery's shot, the range 0 is still kind of scary. Who's gonna go into Morna, range 3 obstructed? Morna gets 2 dice here.
Yep.
Well, do you want to spend all your force?
And I get the answer is
Oh, he has a focus. He spends his focus, yeah.
yeah. Spent. Yeah, might as well. I mean, Vessery could be nasty right here.
Yeah, but unmodded, right? So
Yeah.
you take 2, whatever.
Yep.
Did he decide not to spend his focus now? You put it back. Or does Obi-Wan's ability trigger here? Is that what he did?
Obi-Wan doesn't have. That's Ada. That's Ada Obi. Not Ada. Aether Spray Obi-Wan has that ability. I guess he chose not to do it.
Okay.
Get crit into Vessery.
Well, you can't, like, your opponent can't roll dice and then you decide not to spend your token. They can't do that. Like, that's not how that works. Just check the mail. Awesome. Glad you got it safely. You are welcome, of course, anytime. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't either. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm trying to keep track, but
It's possible that Buddah like said, "Wait, hold on," and then his opponent rolled dice anyways. So we just
yeah, we're not in the chat, so
yeah, we're not. I'm not sure, but usually, obviously, that's not how that works. But I'm sure that was what
There's,
happened. All right, Morna. All I know is Morna's shooting now. That's where we're at. You have range
Morna.
3 into a strained Obi-Wan. He still has 2 strain tokens. Force.
and you had the Force, yeah, Seventh Sister. She likes hunting Jedi, and she caught one today. She got a crit through.
Yeah. Is it a black dot? It is not. It's a loose stabilizer. Now you got to go
man.
straight.
You have to go straight, or you will die.
Yeah. So you can still, you can do a barrel roll or a boost still to get away from hitting a rock. Doesn't look like
Yep.
it's too close to 1, but
It's a good thing he remembered patience, because otherwise he might be dead.
it's true.
All right, it's 4-4 now. Geesh, this is oh my god, 17 minutes left. It's such a low-scoring game. I feel like we should be.
Feels like a
That's
top.
just not-
Feels like a Top Gut game, right?
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to recover your seventh sister.
When you cheat, only cheat on GSP. Yeah, fair. I
I'll
remember
be
playing
right
a
back.
no problem. I remember playing a Top Cut game against Ted, one of our locals here on GSP for the scrub down, and we had marked Kaz, who had taken a red focus, and I had kept the focus by me without I forgot to put it back, Shot at him and he rolled all eyeballs. It's like, wait, didn't I have a focus? I'm like, oh yeah, here. I just handed it to him like I was hiding his focus. You're like, he's cheating. I'm like, no, just forgot to put it back. Most of the time when people yell cheater, it's a joke. You know, it's otherwise a pretty serious accusation to make. You can usually tell when someone's just screwing around and trolling. It's like not easy to cheat at X-Wing, you know. I don't think. If your opponent's not paying attention, then it's easier to happen. Can we see the board just tuned in? No. No. Yeah. We're in planning, so give me 1 second. Anything for you, Kester. I got you. 1 sec. We are in round 3 of the Chicuffalo tournament. We've got a close game with salvage mission, but only 16 minutes and change left in this match. 4-4. System Error bringing a 3-ship Imperial list. He's got Vessery, he's got Morna, he's got Battle of Yavin Vader, and then on the right here, we've got Republic Buddah playing a little smattering of 5 different ships. We've got Delta 7B Anakin, Siege of Coruscant Obi-Wan. Then we've got Contrail, who just gave himself up immediately, just jousted Vader and Morna, and got tractored with Seven Sister, died immediately. Got Siege of Coruscant click and kickback Siege of Coruscant as well. Commentator only stream. Yeah, I mean, I can show my ugly mug as much as I'd like. And also, when there's a lot of dead time, it's good to change scenes. Just visual change is good for the longevity of a stream. You're staring at the same static thing for a long time. It's easy to tune out, to leave, to stop paying attention, or lose interest. So me failing to entertain you, I feel like at least helps a little bit. How was your lunch, Matt? What did you have for lunch?
I am back.
Awesome. I was asking Mr. Carey what he had for lunch. He just jumped back in the chat here. We're all curious to know. So wounded pilot roll, again, just not punished at all. Tacos, okay. Nice. Take the crate. Tacos. Take the crate.
Take it. You're not going to take much damage. He's going to.
I love it.
Good. I mean, maybe Obi-Wan rolls in here, but you got enough aid. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Again, that 3 bank was whack. I don't know. If Vessery was in the right spot, he could have killed Obi-Wan, right? Like if his arc was facing further down at a 45,
yeah.
I don't know.
He probably could have, yeah. I mean, there's still a chance to kill Obi-Wan here, too.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going real fast, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really lock? He's going to lock him. Well, that helps Vessery, right? Yeah. That's why you do it. I think you do it to help Vessery out.
Help Vessery out, yep.
Also, Vader gets to move after Obi-Wan, so there's a very good chance that you could kill him.
Yeah, even a 2 bank, even if Anakin, I mean, because who's the first player?
Still not punished by wounded. Yep. Wounded pilot rolls have turned up empty. Kick back. Kick backing.
I would target lock Vader. Get that diamond boron going.
Let's go, diamond boron.
Yeah, target. Do it. Do it. Yeah. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. You do it on... No, not do it on Vader, because there's no... Like, Vader can't be sneaky.
I don't know.
I feel like Vader is going to 2-bank to the left.
At a certain point, I feel like I'm getting trolled a little bit.
Yeah. Not wrong.
I've had to stream games where I'm just like, it's casual, right? But I'm beside myself because they're like not using their force, not using their target locks. Like they're like barrel rolling into shots in range 1. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to help you.
I'm trying to help you. Bilbo Baggins.
Because I mean, that seems like a pretty dope diamond boron shot right there on Vader.
And yeah, nope. All right. Well, you're going all in on Obi. You just hope you get a kill here. Yeah. That'd be 4 points that you'd love to have. Anakin.
Pick up that crate, Anakin. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna have to jam. He jams off Obi-Wan's
target lock that he took 25
and he takes a crate.
Yep.
How many crates are out there now? Buddah has 3. There are 2 though. I think there are 2 out there, right? Morna has 1.
Yep.
Vessery has 1. Okay.
Yep.
I feel like you kind of just expect to lose your crate here when Anakin shoots at you. You just assume a crit's coming through, but you know, I guess you never know. Vader's shooting first though. Is that range 2? Looks like it.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
You needed that to be range 2. Does he have his? No, there's no more strain, right? Yeah, 3 on 3.
Yep.
You just need 1 to go through here, but remember, it could be an upgrade. There you go. That's a crit.
And you spend another force.
What did Obi-Wan do for his action? He has an evade. Oh my god.
He's dead.
Well, maybe not. Is it? He's dead. He is dead. All right.
That's
Down
another 4
goes
points.
Obi-Wan. 4 more points. 8 to 4.
He finally did it. Killed his
System
master.
error. He did. So here is range 1, or sorry, range 3 obstructed.
So you just get 1 because you're strained. Doesn't.
Wouldn't you get 3 usually, and then -1 would be 2?
It would be 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Range 3 would be 1. Yeah. So you would get 1. Morna. First, can you believe it? Oh, a 3-ship list, and that's the first shield on Morna.
I know.
What is this game?
Spend the lock. Oh, just 1 crit. Feels bad. Like, yeah, there's nothing that, that's not going to go through on this defender. You have to spend the evade and not take the damage.
Yeah, you don't care.
That's what
At this point, I think you have the game. You get 2 more salvage. You've got it goes 10 to 7.
Yeah. Anakin's almost dead.
Well, Anakin's got
Anakin's halved.
Yeah, but he's got 3 hull. That means there's a lot of opportunities to discard
Yeah.
damage for upgrades.
He's mortal right now. Yeah.
I have to turn off that part of my commentary brain that thinks that him taking damage means he will die.
Yep.
It's hard. He's fine.
And, yep. Spend the force. You're good.
So
Right,
Vessery range 3.
Let's see if he can do something. Juke
Maybe
is offline.
Yeah, maybe Plink a crit through. That'd be nice, right? You have
Would be.
there's the lock is out there because of Morna. You're gonna need it.
Morna, spend it.
Fire control. There is a crit. That's
Ooh,
going
it hit
to
crit.
that could drop the crate. It
It
Jesus
does- oh
going
my-
to.
That's
Okay. Does he have any more force
that
left?
last-
He has to spend his last
spend the
force.
last So hit crit.
Damage sensor array. Like he hates that. And an upgrade. What's the upgrade? The child.
my-
Oh
How
boy.
is- I mean,
That
he could
actually
fit in
sucks for him.
there.
He can't regen his force. He has to take damage to regen his force. Oh, that's
and he's got-
terrible.
And he's on 2. Oh man, but hey, he's got 2 free force for next turn.
Yeah, defied free force. Like, yes,
5.
he got more force back, but it's all
5
just gonna be.
5 force. That's great. I mean, he could fit in there.
Does he get a force back from that attack? No, because the last thing he drew was the upgrades. That's nothing else was resolved after in terms of damage. No.
That's pretty funny. I mean, not for Buddah, but just Anakin with 5 force and not being able to get it.
So 10 to 7 is our updated score here. With 8
better
minutes
late than
left.
never picking up the crates.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he was super aggressive. I think he could have grabbed some turn. What?
Well, he had to drop that crate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. That was weird because he put the crate thing next to him as if he still had it. I was like, what?
Yeah. It's like, where do you put it?
Vader just needs to grab one.
Vader can pick it up, yeah.
I think Vessery should just turn in on kickback, just knock off the crate. Maybe you get some more damage through.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't put it in front of him.
Vader's kind of in a weird spot though, where like I think almost all of the banks get blocked by Vader though, even the 1 bank.
That's true, yeah. Do you care?
Yeah, I mean
Probably. I think what you do is you 5 straight focus evade.
Mhm. Yeah. Just, do your defender thing.
Click is on 1 hole. I think Vader should 5 straight. Afterburners lock. Depending. Click's probably turning away still because he's just running away. The only thing I don't like with scenarios is that it encourages that kind of play. Little
just noping out.
No, well, just being so cowardly because you have to.
Yeah.
they're like, we wanted people to engage with you know, to be in the scrum the whole time. And that is true. Like it does happen for a while, but then you recognize you need a toilet bowl and objective or just run away for 6 turns. And it's like also like really stupid.
I feel like it's just not in the spirit of the game.
No, at that point it's not. And people will be like, well, you're taking a gun out of the fight. It's like, true, but if it's a 2-point or 3-point, you know, pea shooter, it doesn't matter. They're worth nothing.
Yeah, like if your 3-point ship can
Yeah.
give you a point, extra point
There's
for
a
3
balance
rounds.
between taking ships that can kill and taking a bunch of bodies that can just plug up objectives. And that's those cases, you're taking just a body. It doesn't matter about shooting.
Yep.
So what round are we going into here? Are we heading into round 7? Is that right?
I think we're going into round 8.
Round 8. Nice. 6 minutes left. This list, I mean, hey, spread out across Vessery and Morna, a combined 2 shields.
Yeah.
And the shield from Vessery was from a self bump. Wasn't even.
Mhm.
God, that's
3
just.
hits. Crossroads, we're not done yet. You got to do it again. Got to do it again.
Speaking of, is that apparently that's not happening this year, right? I heard that that's not a plan to happen.
I don't know what's going on.
I feel like it would have it would be happening this month. Wasn't it in February last year?
I think they said something about because of Worlds, they decided not to do it in February.
Well, I mean, it's good practice for Worlds. Maybe I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I know?
Yeah. I loved going to Crossroads. It's one of my favorite
That's
things
fun.
to travel.
That's how I met you.
Exactly. And there's the wounded pilot.
All right, we interrupt this program for a sleepy kitty.
Oh, I love cats so much. What's your cat's name?
Maya, that's Maya, and then Cleo's the tiny little
Maya.
runt.
Nice. I've got 2 cats myself.
Nice. Are they boys, girls, one of each?
They are both boys.
Nice.
Barry and Vince.
Nice, good names. What are your thoughts on naming your pet after something that's edible, like peanut or cookie? I hate it. I think it's so demeaning.
You know, I've never had a strong opinion about it until you brought it up. But now that you've brought it up, I'm just like, it just kind of feels weird.
Yeah, it does. It's like, oh, you wanna name it after something you want to eat? It's interesting. You know, all you folks who have pets with those names, you should feel bad.
We named Vince because he was the first pet we ever got. My son was 3 at
Yeah, you can't barrel.
3 at the time.
Oh.
And at the shelter, his name was Vince at the shelter, and we were like, "What do we want to name the cat?" 'Cause, like we got him, and so we could, you know.
Mhm.
And my son was like, "His name's Vince. We can't change his name."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Oh well, with logic like that, you're right."
Maya was Margot Hayes and Cleo was Pichu. I didn't care for either of those names. So
Yeah.
Are you not edible people? No, they're not edible anything. Also, yeah, we were talking about Crossroads and we have not heard anything. I heard Joe Canopa mention something about how it's not happening as planned. At least as planned. I don't know if it's being canceled or not, but
I mean, if they take a year off, as long as it comes back, as long as it's not done, as long as it's not done forever.
I will say there was a lot of body heat in that place, man. It was like 90 something people. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh.
Did he go fast enough? He did. Afterburners.
Yeah, Afterburners.
Yep, there it is.
I mean, you try and kill Click right here.
Is he going in? I think he's thinking about going. Yeah, he goes in a Click though.
Yep.
I was gonna say, do you go in on Anakin? He's got only a couple hole left. No, Click, because you have still a better chance to. He's got a crate, can't boost.
Oh shit! Ah, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Everyone's rule breaking here. Stop, everybody.
Does Vader not have a crate? He just has an energy next to him? What does that
I
mean?
don't think he has a crate. Because there's one, two, three, four. This is the 5th crate. So yeah, Vader doesn't have one.
Weird. I don't know what that energy means then. Why would you? That's a universal marker on TTS for having a crate. I know they're not, you're using the boxes, but. I don't know what that marker is either because that threw me off as well.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're on to Vader's shot.
2 on 3, 3 on 3. Oh, Vader, do nasty things. Yeah, you just spend both those force right here to try.
Why
to
haven't they? I don't know, man. I gotta admit, both these players have been confusing the fuck out of both of us. just weird little nuances here and there that I can't decipher. But
spend the lock. Now you're in the exact same position.
that's fine. You have your ability. You still don't care. He probably dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Unless it's an upgrade dead.
No, and there's 3 more points for you.
Click finally goes down. Took a while. Crate gets dropped as well. That's gonna seal it though. It's
I think that's it. Yeah, that's the game right there.
Yeah, they have 13-6. I have 13-7. I'm gonna trust their score. I'll adjust that now.
Yeah. Don't think too hard about it because the game's, unless you want to come in 3 hard with Vader next turn and grab that.
So just about 20 seconds on their clock. We're a little behind, but it's still under a minute.
And Vessery's fine. Whoever kickback shot at was fine.
You still have a shot on Anakin.
Oh my gosh, 4 dice into Anakin. I mean, Anakin dies here. That's it.
Jesus Christ.
Spend the force.
He would need to get... Okay, so he can spend a force. He could still live as a blank. If he gets an upgrade... Oh, he's dead. Okay. And that's going to do it. Right at time as well. We get to 20 points. We got there. Can you imagine? We went from 4 to 4 with like 15 minutes left to 20 points.
I know. I'm like,
this scenario is hilarious.